It's a wet and windy Thursday morning. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mackenzie Lake here with a look at our full Thursday forecast. We've been tracking this cold front and the day is finally here. Make sure to grab out those umbrellas and rain jackets as you're heading out the door. We are picking up on some areas of moderate to heavier amounts of showers. And take a look there. You may be wondering what that pink color coding on the screen is. Well, that's going to be a rain and snow mixture. This cold front was actually cool enough to drop those snow levels down to about 5,000 feet. So we're expecting to see upwards of an inch of snowfall in the Santa Barbara County mountains, Santa Ynez Mountains as well, and that's the pink color coding region there. That's going to be snowfall and rain mixed together. But as far as the south-facing beaches, we're running into rainfall earlier this morning. You can see how those showers are beginning to track further and further to the south, but by the time they're making it to Ventura County, I do think a lot of these showers start to break up, they start to peter out. We're not expecting to see widespread, very large amounts of rainfall. It's looking to be just some spottier, lighter showers throughout the remainder of the day. Here's a look at your umbrella forecast here, so you can see we'll still hold on to that 40% chance of rain by about 10 o'clock in the morning. But then by the time 4 p.m. hits, so maybe you're heading home from work, we're going to be running into about 0% chance as high pressure builds in and then staying dry for our Friday. So we have a couple things to map out, not only storm system number 1, but number 2 and number 3. So let's talk about our first one here. As I mentioned, the cold front has finally made it to the central coast. It's going to draw in towards the Pacific Northwest, or it's going to draw in towards the Point Conception area by the middle of the day, so 11:30 in the morning, and you can see how those showers really just start to dissipate. The system's pretty weak. It's going to draw in some cloud coverage with it, maybe some instability into the overnight hours. We're picking up on some lighter amounts of rainfall. I don't think we're going to see those bigger impacts until we head into our Saturday and Sunday. So take a look here. We dry out beautifully Friday, likely seeing a little bit more sunshine there as well. But then heading into Saturday, we have an atmospheric river that we're tracking. So let's map things out here through your track radar. You can see the system brewing out in the distance here. Main impacts are expected up in Northern California, so just that fire hose of moisture here. We're expecting the remnants from this atmospheric river by the time we make it into Saturday afternoon. So take a look there, 2:30 p.m. That's when this cold front finally approaches the central coast here. I think models are under projecting that rainfall a little bit. We're still expecting to see upwards of about 3/4 of an inch to possibly an inch of rainfall by the time we make it into Sunday. And then take a look there. We're not out of the clear just yet. Storm system number 3 out in the Pacific there, working its way further and further towards the central coast here. I think this storm system arrives by Monday, but rainfall amounts with this system looking to be pretty light. Let's take a look at our system that we have for our Thursday. So again, I think this is a little bit of an under projection, but pretty much no measurable rainfall in Santa Barbara, Ventura County, and then I do think we're going to be seeing upwards of about 1/4 of an inch for San Luis Obispo and areas further to the north. But let's go ahead now and take a look at all of our watches, warnings, and advisories. We have a wind advisory in effect starting at noon today, so that's when that cold front will be right near Point Conception, and we're going to see those gusts upwards of about 35 miles an hour. We also have very high surf, so we have multiple swells working in with all these storm systems, all these cold fronts. We're expecting those waves to range anywhere from 10 to 13 feet, possibility of minor coastal flooding. We also have a beach hazard statement in effect for our south-facing beaches. Definitely going to see that moderate surf and higher tides. Here's a look at temperatures for the day there. So we are going to be warming back up into the 60s. This is a little bit of a cooling trend compared to what we started the work week with, and about 3 to 5 degrees of a difference from yesterday. Skies will likely remain pretty disorganized, so mostly cloudy in the morning, a few mixture of some sun and clouds by the afternoon there. 60 degrees in San Luis Obispo, very cool there in Morro Bay and Cambria, up to 56. Sweater weather for a majority of the central coast, and then storm system after storm system heading into our extended forecast. Have a good one.